Just wanted to share my thoughts on this book, Preparing for Marriage. It's a book that I've used a lot in premarital counseling, and it is really, really good. The reason I use it so much is because it does a really good job in talking about like why marriage and dealing just with that. Has it talks about completing one another, the legacy you have and leave together in God's kingdom, and mirroring God's image, and those three purposes of marriage in general. And then it talks about what it means to leave what it means to leave your parents and cleave to your wife as one, or your husband, your spouse, as one flesh. And it does a really good job, again, of talking through that aspect. And a lot of premarital books kind of skip over that. And the other one that this one kind of uniquely brings to the table, that it talks about a little differently than other books I have seen and read, I'm sure there are lots that do, but the ones that I've interacted with, this one does a really good job talking about roles and responsibilities and what it might look like for a husband and wife to have different roles and responsibilities because they're different in the way that God created men and women. So this book does a really good job of addressing that. It's not it's not hard or difficult. The chapters are really quite simple and straightforward. There's lots of working pages for couples to work through, which gives you a lot of stuff to talk about in the premarital setting. I wouldn't say that this is the be all and end all of a premarital course. It's not the whole thing, but what I use this as is to subsidize the other material that I use in my premarital talking. There's chapters on money and sex and stuff like that too, and communication. But I figured those other areas are the key areas that I think it does really well in addressing, that I use to supplement some of the other stuff that I use in premarital, and it makes something that the couple can take away.